Hello, and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing Death Trick Double Blind. I don't know much about this game, but I am interested in these type of games as well. We've played some other games before that are like this, point-and-click puzzle games, essentially. I'm interested in trying out this game, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. That's probably a bit too loud. Show delayed. Yeah, that's definitely too loud. Give me one moment. Lower that down. Yeah, so the game does auto pause when you click out of it, so I have to kind of do that. Uh-huh. All right, this is it. Have to make it work. Come in, Mr. Morgan. The older gentleman sits behind a desk. Oh, it's just the intro music that was loud. Got it. Stops mid-sentence after glancing up from the desk. Is this a log? Yep. Oh, apologies, I wasn't expecting other visitors. Okay, we have 5 action points. It's 9, I assume, AM. I mean, there's no AM behind it, so I just assume it's a 24-hour clock. Hi, Jacqueline, but you can call me Jackie. You need all the weapons in your arsenal. Okay. Ask questions, give answers, present evidence, spread gossip. Right, I'm using a keyboard and mouse, so... Okay, got it. Keep the conversation flowing, got it. I can also use L to check the log. What can I do for you was the last, Well, I wanted to ask about the situation in the circus. Disappearance of the magician of the amazing Hattie. Under spotlight. Telepathy act. Okay. Jay, something's on this and I need to watch out. Okay. So I guess this is what you're supposed to present. Oh, we have 2 here, okay. We already just read this. Yep. Indeed, indeed. Disappeared on Monday. Nothing is going on in my circus. If anything was happening, I'd surely know about it, don't you think? He looks shaken for a moment, but quickly collects himself. Sorry, that's another matter entirely, which I'm sure we will discuss. But first of all, why would she send this letter to you, Miss Jackie? Well, I'm a new magician. Well, because I'm a magician too. You said your name was Jackie. Never heard of a magician with that name. Do you know every magician in the country? More or less. We don't get a lot of female magicians. I've heard a lot about you by now. And that mask on your face is practically asking for gossip. Small circle, huh? I get it. Europeans are the same way. So you're European, but your accent is American, yes. I was born and raised in the States, but I went to France with my mentor to study magic. That was... what, 5-6 years ago? Oh god, I was just a stupid girl who wanted to learn magic. I mean, I'm still a stupid girl, but at least I know how to do magic. Anyways, where was I? Yes, it was right after the war ended. The economy wasn't great, as you can imagine. I was stuck with it until I completed my apprenticeship. But then the circus shut down too. My family missed me and wanted me to come home, so here I am. I promise you I'm au fait with everything magic. I'm a professional. So is that how you and Hattie knew each other? You know, we magicians need to stick together. Fair enough. Is that why she asked you to be here, to be her understudy of sorts? Well, that's one possible explanation. Or maybe she thought I could help her figure something out. This might have something to do with a particular skill of mine. The mind reading act. She contacted me because I have a particular set of skills. Well, one skill. But it can help me figure out what happened. Mind reading? Or a mind reading act? If you're good enough, there isn't a difference. So what? You close your eyes and say a spell and then you can tell me where Hattie is? I'm a mind reader, not a psychic. I can only tell you where she is if you know where she is. Do you? Try it. You want me to try it on you? You have my permission. Okay, here goes nothing. Well, I'm trying, but your energy is resisting me. Right. I think I'm gonna need a stronger connection. Can you give me your hands? He silently lays both arms on his table. I grab his wrists. His eyes are calm, his pulse steady. Now say abracadabra. Seriously? You'll need to come up with something a bit better than that. See? Your energy. Resisting. I can't believe I'm going along with this. Fine. Abracadabra. Alright. Now I'm gonna ask you a very simple question. You don't have to say the answer because I'll hear your thoughts. Sounds good? Go ahead. Are you sure? I can't control my powers, so if there's anything you don't want me to know, well, actually, now that I said it, you will be thinking very hard about them. I've stared down the barrel of a rifle and the jaws of a tiger. I can handle a little magic act. Alright, if you're sure. Here it comes. Your magician, Hattie. How did she die? His hands in my palms jerk slightly. Guess he caught himself before he pulled his back together. But it's too late. In his initial surprise, his eyes flick to my chest. Something through the heart? A bullet. The corner of his mouth twitches. No, not a bullet. A knife. His face turns serious. How? Through mind reading, of course. Don't give me that. I mean, mysterious disappearance. Come on. Are you trying to say this is just a wild guess? But what about a knife? Well, a magician never reveals her tricks. Wait a minute. Let me just get this straight. So you are a magician? And apparently, Hattie suspected something was off in my circus and has asked you to come here if something happened to her. And then she disappeared. So you came here and somehow figured out that she was killed. Told ya, mind reading. Somehow I'm still not convinced about that. When did you find out Hattie was dead? Monday night. When did you receive her letter? A few days ago. Wednesday, I think. I came as soon as I got it. He takes a deep breath. This means... that means she knew she was going to die. Or at least that she was in danger. As hard as it is to believe, you are right. But how is that even possible? Why didn't she do anything? His lips quiver. I can see the doubt and disbelief on his usual impassive face. I feel bad for him, but can they truly rule out that he is the culprit? I clear my throat. And, as if that woke him up from a dream, he sits upright, his face returning to its normal stoic nature. So, the show is coming up, and I think there is a reason Hattie called me to take her place. We have a great opportunity here. I'm afraid I don't quite understand. I'm sure you are a great magician, but at this point, I'm afraid no replacement can meet the audience's expectations. Well, good thing I'm not here to replace her then. I'm here to become her. Let's talk about the plan. What plan? How many people know about the truth of Hattie's disappearance? For now, only my crew and the police. Does everyone in the circus know? So everyone in the circus knows? None in the general staff, but all the performers certainly know. Given that they work together on a daily basis, it is kind of hard to keep it from them. How many people is that exactly? We have 6 performers now. There's also our mechanic who works closely with them. 6 performers, 1 mechanic, and you. So 8 people in total. That's correct. Alright, good. This is going to work. Would you please just get to the point? Well, let's say, hypothetically, what if Hattie wasn't dead at all? I can pinpoint the exact moment his face switches from confusion to understanding. You are going to be Hattie. Let's say the reason for her disappearance is that her face got injured in a practice incident, and now she has to wear a mask to cover up the wounds. You had this all planned out from the beginning, didn't you? Well, I am a magician. I'm not going to lie. Having Hattie come back until we get the big shows out of the way would certainly solve a lot of my problems right now. But I cannot, in good conscience, agree with this plan of yours. What? Sorry, what? Come on, don't tell me you're sticking to some bull crap about not lying to the audience or something. In case you haven't noticed, deception is kind of the nature of our trade. No. Well, that's not ideal, but I don't think it's breaking any non-existent code of ethics or anything. Then why in the world would you say no? Do you enjoy being grilled by the present customers every damn day? He crosses his arms. I don't know if this has occurred to you, Miss Jackie, but the killer's still out there. This crazy plan of yours will surely draw their attention, and therefore put you in mortal danger. You're worried about me. Aw, that's real sweet, but I can take care of myself. You don't understand. I will not have another death happen in my circus. Trust me, nothing is going to happen. How can you be so sure? Think about it. Whoever killed her was definitely counting her to get out of the way for something, so my appearance is going to put a wrench in their plan. If it were you, what would you do? I have no idea. Exactly. You'd panic, scramble to come up with something new, right? That's when you make mistakes. A magician should never do a trick when you think someone's seen through it. So you want to, what, talk to everyone, see what their reaction is? How's that going to help? Mind reader here, remember? I'm not some detective with a magnifying glass concerned about footprints or crime scenes. I deal with the matters of the heart. Whoever did this must have a reason, but why? What was their relationship with Hattie? Do they feel guilty? Proud? Relieved? One may keep the evidence of their crime hidden, but their heart will always remember what their mind tried to forget. So if I ask them about Hattie, feelings will emerge, and I think some interesting things might come up. Yep, need to ask everyone about Hattie. Okay. Are you absolutely sure about this? I am fully aware of the risk. Besides, who am I to throw away someone's dying wish? The show must go on. Plus, if, or more realistically, when the killer decides to come out, I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve to deal with them. Okay. Oh, I guess. Or should I say, of my dress? I have a gun. Whoa, what are you? He jerks his head around to avoid looking. No, look. I tap on the metal of my gun in my leg holster. Oh. Yep, what do you say? Very well. But I'm pulling you out at the first sign of trouble. Awesome. The plan is a go. Now, let's talk logistics. Alright. First things first, this thing we're doing. I'll have to explain it to the rest of the crew. They know about Hattie, so it will be crazy if they see her showing up out of the blue. Of course, but you might want to leave a few details out. Yes, I'll tell them that it's my idea to get someone to play her until the shows are finished. Right. Okay, sounds good. Second, I think you might pass as her from afar, but we're gonna need everything on your side for everyone to believe it, especially with all the scrutiny you're gonna be under. It will help if you're in something familiar. You'll need to change into her costume. I was gonna ask you about that. You'll need to go find Alice, our mechanic. Oh, the one that you said works closely with the performers. The one that knows about... Yes, Alice is in charge of our stage props and costumes. She also helps with pretty much everything that has to do with show arrangements. She's the only one besides the performers who know what happened to Hattie. I'm sorry, but I can't really leave the office. I'm expecting someone important. I'll write you a note. She'll understand when she sees it. And here's the map. This time of the day, Alice is definitely backstage. The little tent behind the big top. Just introduce yourself and she'll help you with the costume. And she'll tell you everything you need to know for your performance tonight. I can do that. Uh-huh. Alright. Sounds good. Last thing. It is absolutely imperative that you don't go wandering around in public areas before you are formally introduced to the audience. Got it. Can't spoil the surprise, right? We're walking a tightrope here. We can't let anyone spot you in an uncontrolled environment. Of course. Is that all? Yes. Get into costume, don't let the public spot you. And remember that the performers know about the ruse. If we can manage to do all that, maybe we'll pull off this crazy plan of yours. You're a great magician in your own way. I'll take that as a compliment. Rightly so. Alright, unless you have anything else to ask me, you need be on your way. Sounds good. Oh, and we're switching perspectives. My head hurts. Where am I? Alright, think. Someone clearly did this to me. I need to find them and do something. Woke up at a train station by the circus, missing my clothes and some of my recent memories. To figure out how I am and how I got here. I'm sure what I'm wearing wasn't worth much. Whoever took them must be desperate. Okay, fine. We'll deal with that later. At least this guy left me with my underwear and undershirt and shorts. And a smidge of dignity. A bobby pin must have fallen out of my pocket when they took my jacket. Not many people around. I step out from behind the train cars and get the lay of the land. I have a feeling I'm not in San Francisco anymore. Of all places, why a circus? Look around to see if anyone's around to give me some much needed information. A payphone next to the train station. Right, I can call Ruth. I duck into the phone with a closed door. Let's hope Ruth has some good news for me. Or at least tell me I have a hotel room nearby with some clothes or something. Ah, shit, I'm an idiot. Of course they don't have a cent on me. No dice. Alright, only one way left then. If I can ground the transmitter, the circle will work as if the coin passed through it. Need something small and metal. Like a bobby pin? You mean like the literal thing that you just gave me? Dialing. What city, please? San Francisco, California, please. The number for Jones Investigative Services, Jones, on Market Street. Checking under Jones Investigative Services, Jones, on Market Street. Got it. Patching you through. Right, this is back when there were phone operators and no like actual cell numbers. Hello, Jones Investigative Services. How can I help you? Hi, so I got robbed. Well, I think someone hit me on the head. Oh, sorry, are you okay? Are you looking for help? No, I'm fine, but they took all my stuff, including my clothes, and I don't remember why I'm here. What day is it? It's Sunday the 21st. Then I think I don't remember the past few days. I'm sorry that happened, sir, but why are you calling this number? Do you need the PI's help? I'm afraid Detective Jones is busy with another case at the moment, so I am Detective Jones. Yeah, I know. It's because I'm him. Detective Jones, I mean. What? Ruth, it's me. Seriously? Prove it. My birth date is June 6, 1920. So he's 30-ish years old. I forgot the exact date that um, they said it was. I think it was 52, so 32. My favorite food is goat cheese with cranberries, and my middle name is Julius because my mom likes alliteration too much. Mr. J, it's really you. I didn't recognize your voice over the phone. Why didn't you just tell me it's you? What were you thinking? Honestly, I was thinking you would recognize my voice. Sorry, just thought I'd break the news to you in a fun way. Fun, he says. You are insane. Yeah, I got nothing. No, I'm fine. I mean, I need to find something to wear and fast. It's kind of getting cold out here. I think whoever hit me took my wallet too, unless I didn't have it with me, which seems unlikely. And my head kind of hurts. I think it might be a concussion. Can't be sure. Don't remember where I was staying, and if I need money to get there. And I'm kinda I kind of made this call legally too, but it's just 2 cents. I'm sure the payphone company can survive it. So yeah, other than that, I'm great. Sounds like quite a day. The last thing I remembered was I was in San Francisco. I'm definitely missing a few days. I'm gonna need some catch up if you don't mind. Mr. J, with the amount of time your brain gets tossed around in your skull, it's a wonder you have enough of a mind left to be a detective. Well, that's why I'm the best person for the job. Keep telling yourself that. Anyway, I assume I'm here for a job? I remember something about a call from the Tulgi. That was like 4 or 5 days ago. Seriously? Whoever knocked you out must have gotten a good hit. I think I know the basics. I can give you a basic rundown of the case. Okay, tell me about the case. Do the case has something to do with the circus? Good, so you did make it there. Yes, we did. Their magician, the amazing Hattie, is missing. Since when? Since Monday, almost a week now. And the client? Our client is Moses Morgan. Okay, so that's who Morgan is supposed to meet. Got it. That's the important person. So I guess it's the same day. I guess it's Friday now then. Anything we know about Mr. Morgan? Not much. He isn't the usual P.T. Barnum type. From what I could gather, he's not really one for the spotlight. But he seems to have a good rep in the business. Popular in the industry, no major complaints against him. Which could be a very good sign or a very bad sign. Well, I guess you'll find that out for yourself. Why haven't they called the police? From what I understand, they did. Then why are they calling me? You'll have to ask the client that. Okay? I guess I need to talk to the client as soon as possible. Or maybe I already did? What a thought. Can't very well go see him dressed like this. Please tell me you know where I'm supposed to be staying? Who do you think books all your rooms? Your motel is on Shermer Road right next to the circus. Shouldn't be any trouble finding it. Alright, that's the plan then. Motel, get dressed, meet the circus boss. Alright. I'll get on it. Thanks, Ruth. I'll see you when I get back to San Fran. Say hi to Thief for me. Don't let him steal too many sandwiches. Be careful. Wait until your mother hears about this young man. I was hoping to avoid that. Should know better by now. That woman knows everything. At least hold off on tattling on her until I get the chance to do it myself, please. You're the boss. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? Be careful doing your detective thing in the circus. Yep, we already covered that. My head will remain intact for the rest of this investigation, I promise. I don't mean be careful with yourself. That's a lost cause at this point. I mean be careful with the circus people. What do you mean? Look, I had a cousin who was in the circus back in the day. The Carnies. It's almost they have their own little secret society. They're insanely protective against anyone they view as an outsider. They'll cooperate if forced, but they'll never tell you anything useful if they don't trust or at least respect you. So don't go all the way doing your thing. What thing? I don't have a thing. Just don't be so you. It might make them anxious. What does that mean exactly? You look like someone who wants to make mass arrests, but I'm not a cop. Just be more gentle than usual, okay? Try getting them to trust you. Easier said than done. I know. Got it. Anything else, boss? Nope. Alright, sounds good. 6'4", wide shoulders, arms like cannon barrels. Uh-huh. I'll try to negotiate because he could have just found it. I'm assuming he just found it. Hey. Hello. Who? Didn't think I'd wake up that quickly, did you? Joke's on you, this ain't my first rodeo. What? Shh, listen. You don't want to make a scene, do you? I guess not, so how about this? I'll let you keep the cash, but I really do need the rest of the wallet back. There's some personal things worthless to you, but priceless to me. What? I'm not... What? Did you say this is your wallet? Come on, you just took it from me. And where did you put my clothes? I didn't do anything like that. I think you have the wrong person. Yep, there we go. I knew it. It was, he just picked it up off the side of the road. Just found this wallet on the ground. Just over there outside of the train car. I was checking inside to see if there was a name or picture or something. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sorry, what happened to you? I think someone knocked me out and took all my stuff. So when I woke up and saw you holding my wallet, well, in my defense, my head is still fuzzy. It's probably a concussion. You sure this is your wallet? You checked inside, right? Probably has my business card in it. I guess it's all gone. Oh, there we go. When a mystery surfaces, calls Jones Investigative Services. 601 is smudged out. Should be a photo of my cat that says thief on it. Why does it say thief? That's his name. My friend found it hilarious because I'm a detective. Aw, little guy. Alright, well, sorry about that. Here you go. Huh, okay, so still some money. Huh. There's still 20 bucks in there. Yeah, you said you were robbed? Something doesn't make sense here. Uh-huh. Right. Choose 2 items for your collection. Right, okay. With the contradiction hint turned on. Aha. Okay, so for example, right now the contradict is the wallet. It's wallet and robbery victim. A robber looking for money definitely wouldn't have left more than $20 of cash in my wallet. Said you found it by the train? Yeah, it was sitting out in the open. I don't think they could have missed it if they were looking for it. Uh-huh. Huh. Mysterious attack. They were just trying to stop you, I guess. Like a prank? Well, mission accomplished. I still need my clothes back. Perhaps. Uh-huh. You call this easy? I'm still alive and have all my limbs, so yes, this is easy by their standards. Right. The detective could have come across something, and this attack was just a diversion. You work here, right? Yes, how did you? Well, the gloves and the scars. At first I thought you'd be in a lot of knife fights due to me suspecting of your assault and theft, but once I realized that wasn't the case... Right, okay, yeah. That line actually makes sense. Circus worker with all sorts of cuts or slashes, the animal trainer. Brilliant. Is that what detectives do? Don't give me too much credit considering how wrong my first guess was. Sorry for the whole, assuming you are a criminal thing, by the way. Chalk it up to the concussion. Now, this could also be right here, this line right here could also be like a hint of irony in terms of he actually is the criminal. For circus, Morgan's traveling circus. Okay. Yep. I'm a detective. People usually call me Jones. Your boss must be Moses Morgan, right? Yeah, I guess you've heard of him. Well, you could say that. He's my client, actually. He hired a detective. Oh, you're here about Hattie. I believe I am. Oh, wait. What if whoever attacked you is... It's a possibility. But I think I've leapt to enough conclusions today. Alright. This is all such a mess. Well, if you're looking for boss, he's always in his office. It's a small square tent over there, by the other end of the train car. But you should probably put on some clothes first. Do you have anything to wear? I'll be fine. I have a motel room nearby with some of my luggage. And thanks to you, I have my wallet back so I can get some clothes for myself if I need to. Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything. He hesitates before quietly making his next offer. I need to go, but come talk to me later if you want. You can find me at the Big Top at 1 p.m. or Fair at 2 p.m. I have shows scheduled then. I will likely take you up on that. Thanks for the help. Really appreciate it. It's something road. Alright. Switching perspectives. Yep. Okay, so every hour we get 5 action points. The small tent behind a big top. I mean, no other reason to, not go here at the moment. A splash of loud colors, outlandish costumes. Yep, pretty classic for a backstage tent. Ahem. Tiny girl, young room pops out from behind one of the big boards. You must be Alice, she nods once. The mechanic at Morgan's traveling circus. Great, I'm Jackie. Oh, what are you doing here? I have a note. Do I not have a note? Okay, well, I guess I'd say the switcheroo. Miss Morgan asked me to come here. Here, he wrote this note. He said you'll understand. Is everything okay? Huh? Is everything okay? Oh, yes, it's okay, I guess. She stares at the ground in stunned silence. I just can't believe it. What is he thinking, dressing someone up as her? He didn't even tell us about this. Oh right, we're not saying that it's our idea. I think we ask about whether... Because these two don't give us much information. Like, these two on the bottom don't give us much information. The top one actually gives us some information about how Alice thinks. Do you think it's wrong that doing this is unethical? No, I mean... I don't know, the word is so big. I just feel... Moses doesn't lie to people unless he has to. He's just that kind of person, usually. Well, don't think of it as lying. Think of it as a grand illusion from a magician. Will that make you feel better? That's different. What a magician does, it's for the performance. That's not the same as whatever this is. She huffs, frustrated with herself. Forget it. It doesn't matter now. Moses wants me to help with the costume. She looks me up and down. I think you'll fit into her old one. Can I take some measurements? Sure. I'm still stuck on the awkwardness of the conversation we are having. But once work came up, she forgot all about my discomfort and began moving with purpose. Before I can fully respond, she's already rummaging through her little pouch and pulling out a tape measure. Can you stand with her back to the... to the shelf over there? I need to see how tall you are. She shorts towards a corner with the large shelves and clears a place to stand. Yeah, let me just move the eye out of the way. You can stand here on the right side, back straight please. Yeah, like that. Put my back to the shelf as she pins one side of the tape measure to the bottom and stretches it to the top of my head. She had to resort to getting a stairs next door to read the result. It looks like you're right around 5'8". Hattie was 5'6". Could have told you about that. My height, I mean. Sorry, I just like to measure things myself. Hold your arms straight out to the side. She's in her zone. Alright, I'm done now. I let out the breath I've been holding to relax my hand. She's jotting something quickly on a notepad while clearly forming a plan in her head. I think we can get away with doing a few adjustments on her, on the costume we already have. Your shoulders are a little wider, but that's nothing to worry about. I can do a couple things to give you some breathing space. What's your shoe size? I'm not sure. How can you not be sure? Aren't measurements at the States different? Right, you were in Europe. How's this for you? I feel like one of Cinderella's evil stepsisters. 1952... Yes, Cinderella would have been written by then, right? I'm not super familiar with the... Yeah, you probably don't need the heels given your extra height. Let me see. Black knee-high boots. I think these were ships actually, but he's a short guy. Try them on. If they're too large, I can add insoles or stuff. There we go. Black goes with everything. Wait, I think I have some dress fabric left. Okay. I know it looks silly, but glue really does work in a pinch. Of course, she's right. Yeah, I mean... Oh, you mean like in front of me? Sorry, we don't have a changing room or anything. I'll look away if you want. I'm just gonna go behind that big cardboard, okay? Do you need help with the lacing or something? She's clearly not keen on helping, but probably feels compelled to ask out of obligation. No, I'm good. Almost done. Okay, I'm done. Alice scans me up and down. Her eyes are on me, but they're 1,000 miles away. Alice? Yes. Everything fits? Everything's fine. Great, actually. That's it then, I think. Do you want to take a look? She gestures to make a mirror. I peek. Yeah, Alice probably just got a flashback there to Hattie. Okay. I hardly recognize myself. Whoa, looks... I know. Alright. So I'll be keeping this for the big show tonight? Sure. Alright, Oh, that reminds me, we should talk a little about the show arrangements. The big show starts at 7 PM every night and goes until 10. Usually the ringmaster does a routine to introduce all the performers up front. But since your appearance is supposed to be a surprise, I think it'll be better for you to only do the closing act. 9 to 10. Come back here at 8 PM so we can go over some last minute arrangements. Okay. Sounds good. Everything will be in the big top watching the show, so you won't need to worry about someone seeing you. What set are you planning to do tonight? Do you need anything for props? I'm still trying to figure that all out. Do you mind if I ask a few questions? What does that have to do with your performance? Well, I'm new here, and the boss is busy, so he didn't tell me much about everything that's going on. I can't decide what to do if I don't have the full picture of the circus and what the audience will expect. I don't think that's how it works. Come on, we'll just chat a little bit, like friends. Unless you're busy, I can come back later. No, it's fine. I need to help with something at 11, but I have some time, I guess. Aw, thank you so much, Sherry. You're a sweetheart. Is that friend? Never mind, I don't even want to ask. What did you want to talk about? Oh, okay, here we go. In one time block, you only have a limited number of chances to take actions. Time block will end automatically. Okay. So we can't leave this place. Okay. Well, for sure we're gonna have to ask about Hattie at some point. Do I give the letter over? Do I ask about the costume even? I feel like that's not really worth it. For sure we don't show her the gun. I mean, we might as well just ask, right? What does she normally perform? So what was Hattie like? I figured since I'm gonna be like her, I better know a bit more about her, right? I don't know what to say. Yep. We are kind of like poking the wound a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. No, yes, we're colleagues. Everyone here cared about her. No one could have imagined something like this happening to her. Almost as if she's afraid it was gonna open, she moves on to the next topic. Sorry, so, she was a good magician. Wish you could have seen her perform, the crowds loved her. She was a true star. That's why they're mad she isn't here. Well, that's what I'm here for. Where I snap up and she bites her lips, suddenly looking infuriated. No, you're not. You don't understand. Hattie was irreplaceable. You can't take her place, not by the dress or the hat or whatever. She would have agreed. You sure about that? Her teeth clenched. You don't know, Hattie. You can't do her tricks. You're only here because she is gone. I knew Hattie, actually. Huh? I knew Hattie before all of this. But I've never heard her mentioned. It's not important, though. You are right. I can never become Hattie. I'm not her. Sorry, I don't mean it as anything against you. I'm just having a hard time. I just don't think anyone can take her place. Or that anyone should. She shakes her head. Never mind. It's silly. Sorry if I didn't mean to offend you. No, I apologize. I overreacted. We can show her proof that, I'm kind of on the side of trusting Alice here. We'll show her this. Okay, never mind. We can't. Okay, so it does prevent us from asking about things that, Oh, we can do the trick on Alice. See how Alice, you wanna know what I do? Sure. I do your usual stuff, rabbits and hat, card tricks, escape acts, that sort of thing. But my specialty is mind reading. A telepath in the flesh. No, you are not. She says it almost out of reflex. Of course, you're a mechanic, right? Yeah, I guess that is true. Like, it's kind of the opposite, right? Like tangible stuff and intangibles. The majority of the audience knows it's not real magic, the kind you do with a wand or spell, but they still get so drawn to it. It's almost like for the few hours of that performance, we all enter into this world, this bubble together, and look at everything as if they were magic. For a moment, we all choose to forget about what is possible and choose to believe in the extraordinary. And in that moment, magic is real as the tent and the popcorn. Maybe even more real. Yeah, okay. She really loves magic shows. Okay, noted. She gives me an indecipherable look and shakes her head. Okay, we only get a few more. The other two, I think I want to ask about the people. I don't really need to know much else about this currently. Let's ask about, Moses here. How long have you been working for Moses? 4 years now? What do you think about him? Yeah, I'm just wondering, you know, because, you don't need to worry about that. Moses is a good boss. Why do you say that? He's always on time with the money, even when business is slow. Okay, punctual. And pays people well, looks like. Good with people, doesn't make us stuff that we don't want to do. I don't know, he's just nice, I guess. Forgive me, I'm not too familiar with the American circus business, but from what I understand, he has a pretty good reputation here, yes? Yeah, Moses has been in the industry forever, you know? Knows everyone, and everyone who's somebody in the circle knows him. Uh-huh. We'll be co-workers, you need to know what kind of person he is. Tell me about yourself. You work the magic around here. Me? I don't perform or anything, I just make stuff. What kind of stuff do you make? Props, mostly. I paint on the boards a lot. I make some of the costumes, I guess. Not anything fancy with sequins or leather, but the regular stuff. I also fix things. If you have anything that's broken, you can bring it to me and I'll try my best to fix it. Don't sell yourself short, that sounds really awesome. I've never met anyone who can handle so many different tasks at once. How did you learn these things? Well, I kinda just picked them up here and there. Uh-huh. I learned most of the technical stuff from the old mechanic. He's retired now. And well, I knew how to draw before I came here. Before you came here. Yeah, someone in my family is an artist. Well, he knew how to draw. I don't know if that makes him an artist. He definitely likes to think he is. Uh-huh. Hey, the other artists who would host parties in their tiny houses where their wives were now scouring cupboards for enough bread for everyone. Uh-huh. When I came here, I said I would do anything if they just let me stay. And Howie, the old mechanic, just looked me up and down and asked, "Can you walk a tightrope 20 feet high in the air? Can you juggle balls, clubs, and knives? Can you stand on horses? Carrying 50 pounds of luggage? Cooking meals? Doing people's hair and makeup?" And nope. Then I don't know how you could help us. I said I'd learn. He said no. I said please. He told me to go home. Finally, I said I can draw. He said, well, why didn't you just say so? We need someone to do the posters. Uh-huh. So she's a runaway of sorts. It's the only time I felt lucky for what he does. And end of turn. Got it. Yep. Sorry, didn't mean to keep you. Did you say you had something to do? Yeah, this has been... I hope I helped, but I really gotta go. Puppet performance in a fair... Okay. Find Echo. Uh-huh. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for everything. Turn switch. Uh-huh. I open the door. Everything seems undisturbed. Alright. Key to any good detective. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Got it. All notable items will be highlighted. Okay, got it. Alright, let's investigate. Generic hotel nightstand. All empty. Ashtray is empty. Uh-huh. Got clothes. Tools, ropes, handcuffs, binoculars. What's this book? A map of the local area in a phone book. Uh-huh. Some sort of flyer. Uh-huh. Right, that's the one that we are looking at. Elephant, acrobat, dancing horse, juggler, and the amazing Hattie herself. Alright, add it to collection. Okay, so there's a trench coat. Anything else? Okay, that scared me. Okay, and I can save there. Got it. Yeah, okay. The sound effects is a bit too loud though. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Okay, I think that's everything else. Okay. Alright, think got everything I need. Time to meet the client. Are we done here? Uh-huh. Alright. In the future, you'll be able to choose where you want to go. This does not cost action points. Got it. So that means we can go around different places before we, like can I go here? Yeah, okay. It will stop us, but in the future, right? Come in. Can't be sure if I already talked to him. Let him make the first move. What brings you here, mister? So he doesn't know me. That's good, but also odd. If I didn't come here to meet him, why was I here? Is there someone else that I was supposed to meet? I think we just, of course, just introduce ourselves. Well, I should ask you. It was you, after all, called us, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Jones, from San Francisco. Yes. Okay. I understand I'm here to investigate the disappearance of your magician. Well, not quite. You see, there were a few details I didn't want to mention over the phone. I was hoping to let you in private when you got here. To be honest, I was expecting you a little earlier. The situation has evolved since our last call. I apologize, there was an incident. Regardless, what do you mean not quite? Do you know where she is? He sighs. I trust that there is no need to say that this conversation must remain strictly confidential. Yes, of course. Well, there's no easy way to say this. Hattie is not missing. She's dead. That's certainly one rather significant detail to omit. Sorry, but I hope you understand. We didn't have another choice. The circus isn't ready to handle the consequences of that announcement, particularly when we still don't know the killer or the motive. You're sure it's murder? Yes, she was found with a knife in her chest. Got it. Tell me more about what happened. Can you walk me through what happened from the beginning? When did the murder take place? We arrived in Tolgi this Monday before sunrise. It took most of the day to set up, so I gave everyone the rest of the day off. Made the trip to town, as I had some business to deal with the bank and a few investors to meet with. It was raining like hell that afternoon. The road got very muddy. By the time I came back, there was almost 9 p.m. and everyone was waiting for me. That was when they told me Hattie was dead. One of our performers, Echo, found Hattie in the storage room. Her pulse was already gone by then. Did they call the police? I called later that night. Wait, someone had been killed, but they waited until you were back to contact the authorities? Mr. Jones. I know it might seem strange, but you have to understand. In the circus, we are very guarded people. Most of us hasn't had many pleasant interactions with law enforcement. Usually we try to resolve our issues internally, but this is not a simple fight or theft. This was far beyond what any of us are accustomed to. We were all in shock. So I insisted on calling them. I understand, but why hire a private investigator if the police are on it? Uh-huh. Called them Monday night, they show up here the next day. They claimed the body, took some photos, and asked everyone a few questions. I haven't heard from them since. Not a single update. I called them yesterday to ask if I could have a copy of the autopsy. They stonewalled me. Do you know why they're ignoring this case? Corruption, laziness, prejudice. Take your pick. Frankly, I don't much care about their reasoning. In my business, you learn very quickly that you can't buy respect from those who have none. Creative solutions, though, those are always for sale. And that's where I come in. And that's where you come in. Still no autopsy, huh? I can call them again, but at this point, I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for it. That means you don't have a clear time of death? I believe the last time everyone saw her was around 5 p.m. A few of my workers saw her coming out of her trailer. No one knew where she went afterwards until Echo found her at 7 p.m. And we can be sure that time frame is reliable. Yes, both can be corroborated by others. Uh-huh. So it was raining that afternoon, correct? Do you remember when the rain started and stopped? It didn't start until I got to town, so around 4, and it already ended when I got back. Then how was the weather these past few days? Not a drop since. Good, that gives us a pretty solid window. I can ask around, see what everyone's doing during that time period. Uh-huh. Okay, that's definitely all a lot of stuff. Looking for an alibi, right? Probably won't lead to an arrest, but should eliminate a few suspects. Good to know. Okay, tell me more about the crime scene. Uh-huh. Right, and that tent was taken down? So we have nothing. The police did take a photo of the scene. Here's a copy. Okay. That is kind of brutal, actually. That is definitely brutal. The storage room, not intentional. No bleeding. Different MO. That's an act we do. Hattie's signature performance, the knife throwing act. Uh-huh. There's just one problem with that. Hattie's the one throwing the knife, not the one being tied up. Doesn't make sense why she'd be on there. Is anyone else in your searches a trained knife thrower? As far as I know, the only one who could do it, or was, Hattie. But obviously she couldn't have done this herself. Obviously. If you have questions to ask about the act, you should ask Ideen about it. She's our fire performer. She's also the one Hattie strapped to the board for the performance. It must take an incredible amount of trust for her to be tied there while someone is throwing knives at her. They were very close. Uh-huh. Anything else? Oh, there we go. Any fingerprints on the handle? I asked that too, but no, they couldn't find any fingerprints. So the killer was either wearing gloves or wiped it clean. How about the knife? Circus equipment? Yep, okay. I don't know much about details, and except that they're extremely sharp and well balanced. Uh-huh. What's that? The murder weapon is a throwing knife, but that doesn't mean the killer actually threw it. No one witnessed the act. For all we knew, they might have just tied her to the board and stabbed her. Right. Maybe that's the point. A nice piece of misdirection from the killer, perhaps. Maybe there's something more to the knife throwing. A symbolic reason? Can't be sure yet. Alright, sounds good. You can keep the photo. Okay, thank you. I just have one request. What? Please don't show it to people unless it's for good reason. She was their friend after all. And I hope to spare as many of them from seeing her like that. But at least one of them has seen the crime scene, right? The person who discovered her? How long after the initial discovery was this photo taken? So yeah, the day after. Can't trust that nothing was disturbed between the discovery and the taking of the photo. At least let me show it to the people who saw the initial crime scene. Fair enough. Echo, our puppeteer, was the one who discovered Hattie's body. You can ask him if there's anything different in the photo. Okay. Uh-huh. Sounds good. Check in with Echo. Tell me about the victim. Hard to imagine anyone wanted to kill her. We're a close-knit group. We've been performing together every night for quite some time now. It's difficult to envision anyone here killing anyone else. Uh-huh. I don't know what to think, Mr. Jones. Do I press him? On my job as a detective, no, not at all. I don't think anyone on my team would do something like this. They are good kids. Right. I know. Why else do you think I called you? I understand that my judgment might be flawed here. Look, rationally, I know the person who did this was here before the show even opened. Probably as a personal grudge had access to the storage areas. All signs of someone in your crew. Yes. I feel like I know what you're gonna ask. Hypothetically, what would you say the killer's motive could be? I'm afraid I'm not the best person to ask. It's your circus. Generally, I try to refrain from intervening too much in their interpersonal relationships. I'm afraid my meddling could do more harm than good. The performers would surely be able to tell you more about this than I ever could. However, whether they be entirely forthcoming with you is another matter. Tell me who I need to talk to. You'll want to talk to the other performers and our mechanic Alice. They're the one that know her the best. Oh, and there's one more person you should be aware of. I'm sure you are aware of what's going on in the newspapers. I'm sure. We can't announce a death yet, but for obvious reasons we're going under a lot of pressure. The show must go on, as the saying goes, so I had an idea. Uh-oh, it's never good when they have ideas. Well, it's not his idea, to be fair. What sort of idea are we talking about? I hired someone to pretend to be Hattie until we get the case figured out. Are you telling me there's a fake version of the murder victim walking around? Well, I told you to keep a low profile, so you probably won't even see her around. How nice of you to remember to inform me about that. Wouldn't want to think I saw a ghost. I just thought you should be aware. And just where did you manage to find this replacement? Could this person have anything to do with the case? I looked into it and no, she wasn't anywhere near a circus at the time, that much I'm sure of. Right, that's all. Right, I think I'm all caught up. How long do I have to solve the case? We leave tonight. What? Yes, we were scheduled here to stay for a week. Hattie was found dead on Monday and I called you Wednesday. Today is our last day. But don't you still have a show tonight? We have a show every night. How can you pack up all of this in one night? You haven't seen a circus performance before, have you? You walk into a tent at 7 and by the time you walk out, everything but the big top will be gone. Disappear. Some people compare it to magic. So I'll only have today. 12 hours? Sorry, but I really can't delay everything. The circus's future performance are all scheduled. Well, I should say sorry for my tardiness. When I called your office, you already informed me it was going to take a few days. It's unfortunate, but we can only work with the circumstances we have. I respect that mentality. The big show starts at 7 and ends before 10. The train will start leaving in sections, the last one departing less than 2 hours after the show ends. So you're telling me any witnesses or evidence I could possibly have will all be gone before midnight? That's right. It's like Cinderella, but instead of a princess, I'm chasing a murderer. That's the second Cinderella reference. Well, when you put it that way. Well, it seems that time is short. I'll need anything and everything you can give me about the case. I will also need to talk to some of your people. Of course, whatever you need. And if they ever manage to send over the autopsy report, I will let you know as soon as possible. I'll give everyone a heads up about you being here. Talk to anyone on staff. But it is a show day, so they might have responsibilities that keep them busy at times. Sorry about that. Oh, and there's one more thing. What else? Well, this is a circus, and there are certain trade secrets we have to protect. What does that mean? It means there are only certain areas available to members of the circus, and I'd prefer it stay that way. You hired a detective, yet you want to still keep all your secrets. Not all of them. Only the stable and backstage areas are off limits. And do not go barging into people's private rooms on the train without permission. They tend to be very territorial. I'm beginning to think you don't even want me to solve this case. Look, Mr. Jones. I have been completely honest with you up to this point, despite my hesitancy, so I'll give you one more hard truth now. Hattie is dead, and there's nothing I can do to change that, including catching who did it. Tensions are high, and the best thing I can do is to keep things running as usual and maintain a sense of normalcy for my people. I've been through enough goodbyes to know that change is the last thing that folks would want at this moment. So yes, of course I care about solving the case. I wouldn't have called you here otherwise. But I do care about it more. But do I care about it more than keeping this circus running and keeping everyone from falling apart? No. Well, you are the client. I'll work with your restrictions. Can't guarantee how much they'll impede the work, though. That's all I ask for. I know the conditions are difficult. Just do your best. I always do. I appreciate it. Seems like we have a little more time. If you have more questions about the case, you can ask me now. I only have 2 more. I can't... Oh, can I save? I can't save. Okay. I don't think he'll know about us getting whacked. This is also probably not a great thing to ask. I think he told us everything about the knife throwing act as much as possible already. I think I asked about just Rolf and Hattie. Just get to know more. 6, 7. Yeah, let me ask about Rolf, because I met him already. Might as well. See what he thinks about Rolf. Now, I know you could have said you can't imagine, I want you to imagine that they had done it, and now you're only looking for the motive. I'll try. What about Rolf? Why would he have killed Hattie? Kinda so... Once got drunk and cried because he accidentally stepped on a spider. Yeah, he seems a gentle person. No, honestly, I can't think of anything. Truthfully, they never interacted much, or at least not in front of me. Don't think I saw them talk or spend time together outside of simple greetings. Their work didn't intersect that much. Why do you think that is? What do you mean, why? They just didn't know each other very well. Rolf's a friendly guy, right? He was willing to help me even when he thought I was a random stranger. For example, does he barely interact with any other performer? He's close with Chip. Casual friends with Aideen and Alice, even Echo, but they've been here for longer. Okay, sounds good. I want to, like, since I have this, I kind of want to investigate. A chessboard on the side there. Suit jacket, couple gentleman's hat. Rick Run's trophy. I can't tell what's on the photo. Guess that's it in terms of everything that I can look at here. Okay. And that's the end of turn. So we have until... We have essentially about... 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5, about 40. 40 actions. Let me check my collection. Alright, we'll continue this game in a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's get back to it. So those are the people that I can go to. I can't save. So that's good to know that I have to save before, like, my last action point. There's something going on backstage, probably shouldn't mess with that. The office is probably not super useful either. We have to inquire about Hattie and then do a surprise. Oh, this is for plus 25 XP each. I don't know what happens if we get max XP. I assume this is Echo. Echo the Puppeteer. Well, when in doubt, let's visit the fortune teller. Tiny tent looks unremarkable, even shabby from the outside. One customer currently empty. Uh-huh. As an inexpensive bright light accompanies my entry. The star and moon adornments on his hat jingle. Welcome, stranger. What are you looking for today? You know who I am, right? You know what this is about? Of course. You are yourself, but not quite. But where there is disguise, there's authenticity. When fiction becomes truth, and then truth is as good as fiction. Sure. We fortune tellers don't look at what you wear or who you say you are. We care only about what the stars say to us. And I thought I was good at magic talk. I should take lessons from this kid. Sorry, I forgot to ask your name. I'm Tito, the fortune teller. Okay. Well, Tito, now that I'm here, do you do fortune readings for your colleagues? At an employee discount, maybe? If you're interested, I can offer the first reading for free. Why not? Let's try it. Uh-huh. Tell me what you're trying to learn today. What do people usually ask about? Matters of romantic love, career, health, or just their general luck. Whatever that is concerning them at the moment. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Split the deck into 3 and place them in sequence from left to right. Alright, let's do it. The magician, well, that makes sense. Not just the magician, in the reversed position. A sign of, Oh, wait a minute, sorry to interrupt, but, is the card supposed to look like that? The man in the card is wearing a top hat and a dress? Unless this is some sort of special edition tarot card, I don't know it's supposed to look like that. That's a long story. Yan did that. Yan, huh? Okay. The magician reversed. You're in a situation full of illusions and trickery. Well, obviously. This card should represent your past. Perhaps it is trying to say that you have already completed your illusion by stepping into this new identity. To make full sense of it, I need to look at the next card. Seven of Cups. Choices. Confusion. Wishful thinking. This card represents your present. Right, yes. Uh-huh. Obviously. The Tower. Disruption, sudden upheaval, potential disaster. Definitely not generic. Definitely not reassuring. He sounds grimly serious. Yeah, whoever Yan is drew on the cards, I assume. You came seeking answers about your fortune. I see misfortune in your stars tonight. What do you mean, misfortune? Like stubbing my toe against a table, misfortune? Or like there will be blood, misfortune? That's up to you to interpret. I thought you were the fortune teller. That's all I can give you. Well, anything I can do to avoid this misfortune? Being able to tell your fortune doesn't mean being able to change them. Well, what's the point of knowing then? Sometimes I wonder too. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I see. We do not have it. I see. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. This is where we can do this. That is good to know. And we can go around to different places without spending AP, so... Uh-huh. The Mountain of a Man. Hi, I'm Jackie, pretending to be Hattie. Mr. Morgan told you about his plan, right? Otherwise this is gonna be hard to explain. Yes, sorry, it's just... You're wearing that, and for a moment it felt like you've seen a ghost. Yes, anyways, it's good to have you here, even if it can't be you for a little while. It's good to be here. So you're here to say hi. Well, yes, I'm trying to introduce myself to everyone. Rolf the animal trainer. We already met him as the detective, as Jones. Muffin, waffles, pancake, burnt toast, obsidian. Of course. Of course. Oh, okay. So the other horses are not yours. Uh-huh. Grew up with obsidian. Ah, so you came from a different circus. Tell me about Mr. Morgan. 6 years ago. I'm probably not gonna talk every line anymore, just because my voice is kind of dying a little bit. 6 years ago, so 24. Okay. Oh, okay. He's old. Okay. He seems friendly enough. Looks like there's something here to look at, though. So that is definitely something to consider. There's no one at the fair. Okay, so we can't go to the fair. Can we enter the big top? Okay, nope, can't go there. Can we enter the train cars is the question. Okay, no one there. No one there. No one there. Oh, misclicked. Okay, and I guess we can check backstage. Say hi to Echo. Oh, okay. Ah, okay, that's not Echo, that's Chip. Flamboyant pants. Oh, you're the jester. Chip the jester. Chip the clown. I'm gonna just say jester. Hmm. Certainly unique. Uh-huh. Oh, she's with that one then. Okay, so he doesn't like Echo. Hmm. Backstage of the circus. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. And talk to the sisters. Okay. Alright. Nothing to investigate here, which is interesting. Well, I'll leave you be for now, Ship. We do have to ask everyone about Hattie. So I think we just do that. We'll start with Rolf. Actually, let me save first. Sorry. Empty save slot. Okay. Rolf, tell me about Hattie. Not really. She is still kind of new here and you didn't get along? Just never talked much? Uh-huh. Okay, they just never interacted. Mm-hmm. Oh, so did he have a... Yeah, like a crush? Oh? Uh-huh. Okay. So that's a topic that we could ask about, but not right now. Right, tell me about Hattie. Yeah. Okay, tell me about Hattie. Uh-huh. Smart and perfect. Do you want... Sure. 7 years ago, Master Magician. Huh, okay. Okay, I feel like Echo's a red herring. I don't trust you at all. I do not trust Ship. Not... Yeah, Ship, right? Oh, we can trade. Does that cost an action point? Nice, okay, it just goes straight up goes up by 1. Good to know. Can I talk to you? Okay, so I can't talk... I can't ask Tito about Hattie, I guess. It does look like I should be able to, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 left. Here, let me save real quick. I want to try looking around. Just press look around just to see if I can talk to Tito. Or, no, I guess I have to catch him outside the, Never mind. I guess I have to catch him outside working hours. Okay, so that means that realistically, I can only talk to these 2. You give me gossip, right? Can you talk to me about the thing between Rolf and Hattie? I feel like that would be something that you would gossip about. Uh-huh. Okay. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. Who is my lead suspect right now? No one, really. Okay, you know what? Since you have the gossip, tell me more about this jealousy story here. Against your nemesis, Little Pinocchio. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go check out Rolf now. I want to look around the stable because that thing had a... There actually is this, so... Younger... Elephant in the background. Bales of hay. Small storage room, okay. And this is obsidian. Uh-huh. Okay, let's ask Rolf about that. Hey, Rolf, what happened to, that? Okay, so you're not sure. Uh-huh. During thunderstorms. In front of the Calliope, issuing our own... One second here. Came back Monday night. The murder was discovered at 7 p.m. This would have been after... Some bite marks on a pole. Okay. You're new here, right? Do you have any plans now? Okay. Fascinating. Oh, and I assume the same thing here. Okay, that's fine. The hot stove. Tito the fortune teller. Yep. I'm looking for the murderer. Can you help? Uh-huh. Alright. Some of them have been sabotaged. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, let's draw the cards. Yep, someone drew on it. Was holding a sword, but now it's skewers. Justice, equity, and truth. The obstacle you're facing. The High Priestess reversed. Secrets, hidden motives, repressed intuition. Yan loves lemon pie. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune changes karma turning point. Okay. Yep. Yep. Doesn't look like we can... Oh, it looks like we can investigate here. I currently only have 50 action points, though, so... Let's check out the big top first. I'm interested in that hairdo. It's a kid. A tightrope walker. Oh, that's Yan. Okay. I saw you watching. The acrobat. Okay. You see far when you're high up. Either way, it was impressive. Uh-huh. Detective. Uh-huh. We I mean, it does sound like Dr. Jones does smoke cigars. Okay, that is a question, right? Will this game let a child be a murderer? Like in terms of just the ethics of making a game where a child is the murderer. Alright, we can investigate a little bit. We need to collect alibis. Yeah, can you tell me what you were doing at the time of death? I was with Ideen in our trailer the whole time. Uh-huh. Listening to the radio report from ship. New England DK was playing. I see. I will verify that with Ideen and I'll come back to you. Who are you? Because once I ask about... once I get the alibi here, I can go exchange for more experience. Oh, this is Echo. Okay. Calliope performance scheduled at the end of the hour. This is the one that has the jealousy issues, but... tell me more about the performance. I don't... Calliope is a... instrument, right? If I remember correctly. Uh-huh. Okay. Tell me about where you were at the time of death. Walking around. Alice, Aideen, and Ship, and Echo was with Aideen. Alice is the mechanic, uh-huh. A nap in the stables. Wait. The stables had a broken fire performer, close with Hattie, hanging out with Yan. Oh, they're they're sisters. Okay, good to know. And Ship the clown. Uh-huh. Okay, good to know. Okay, that's enough experience for another action point, so let me do that. Now the interesting thing is that there's 2 places that I can look around in. Good. That went up. I can look around here, but there doesn't seem to be much. I want to look around the fair. Because there's something to find here, it looks like. Yan is the acrobat, fortune teller, puppeteer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Big steam pipes. Popcorn. Ah. Uh-huh, that's when the... I mean, we don't need to ask about that because we know what happened with that. We don't need to ask about that, honestly. We know what happened there. I guess we can like try to see if there's a contradiction on when the bite marks appear. Nothing to look at here, so we won't... Sorry, Yan. But we will look around in here. Lemon pie. Uh-huh. I guess that's like the only reason to I hate that like when I click to end it, it immediately just pretends that it's click. What's that? Okay, it looks like that's it. What's back here? Alright, that's it then. Okay, well, obviously, Yan will appreciate the lemon pie, because she loves lemon pie. We were paying attention. 2 left, so let's save. Aha, train car 3. It's locked, okay. I picked her lock. Uh-huh. That is true, she is an acrobat. Uh-huh. Zuzu the spider. Okay. Thanks, Yan. That is definitely very important. Let's sneak in here. Okay, I guess I have to, I mean, there's no... The fact that there's no, like, orange circle here makes me feel very afraid of like not getting anything here. Let's just do it, and then I can just reload later. Yeah. Printed photo of an older woman, another magician. Uh-huh. She's the only one with the whole train car. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Newspapers. Maps. Just visitation maps. Hmm. Doesn't look like there's anything else, but we definitely got a couple stuff. And that's the end of the turn. Switch back over. Okay. We have 25 XP. We have a couple things to look at here. Is there anything new at the fortune teller? Nope. Okay, let's talk to, oh, Morgan's also here now. Let's go meet the acrobat. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, that's me. The acrobat. I guess she was jumping on her bed. 2 beds, 1 large and 1 small, aligned. Right. Shoes scattered, stuffed animals, tea kettle. Echo and Chip. So Echo and Chip are in car 2. Hmm. Okay. I need to ask them about Hattie, right? Ask her about Hattie. Oh yeah, there's no cause that's the her sister, that's Echo. Is that Morgan? Hmm. Well, let's ask about Hattie. No other, I mean, no other reason not to, right? Uh-huh. Oh. She's afraid of spite. Huh. So she's a prankster. Like, we kind of knew that. Um, an acrobatic prankster. Uh, and she said, say hello to Zuzu the spider, to the detective. I assuming the reason the trophy is cracked is just because of the spider. There was a spider near it, and she just knocked it over. I don't see any other reason. Yeah, so I think the trophy thing is a nothing. It's a nothing thing. Just there to trick you. Prank lots of people. Yeah. I mean, I guess that is true. Okay, well, we'll check in later. I want to go say hi. Uh-huh. Aideen the fire performer, Yan's sister. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Actually, I'm looking for you, actually. Oh, and we can switch to Alice if we want to. I want to talk about a couple things. Let's start with just telling me about Hattie. Best friends. Okay. Oh, and okay, there we can. I was wondering if we would have to delete an old one. Um. Okay, so we have 4 left. We don't need to go back to Rolf at the moment. I do want to spend 1 to look around the room back there. Can you tell me more about your sister? Hmm. Nope. Oh, not biological sisters. I guess that explains the hair color. Mm-hmm. Foster care, state a children's home. Uh-huh. Stole money, set bed sheets, punched. Hmm. Uh-huh. Fascinating. That is a very fascinating story. We're still at 75. Let me go back and inspect the train car real quick. Wooden vanity desk. Uh-huh. Windows open. Hmm. What is there to look at here? Clippings. A mirror. What is there to even look at? Because it's telling me there's something that special here. Small collection of books. Oh, hello there. I still owe you half $1 for the last ticket. And I you have this amazing 3-letter word, it looks like. We're together. Owe you another kiss, a lifetime of kisses. Oh. I mean, R could be Rolf, right? R could be Rolf. But I have a inkling that that actually stands for Rang. I have a hunch that that R is actually Rang, and Rang is ship. Maybe. Rang being ship will kind of make some sense. We're missing just... Oh, this is the Echo. So she meets with Echo last. That's fine. Okay, so I have 2 action points left. So maybe I should confront, this can get messy. This might get messy. Let me save. Oh. Oh, I have contradict hint on. Is this a contradiction? No, this doesn't really contradict anything. Huh. I mean, obviously it has to do with the lover's note. Okay, I did save, so... I'm down to just try this and see what happens. Okay, it doesn't cost an AP point either, so that's fine. Or on second thought, I could just ask about the note first, right? Note and... Okay, there we go. Wait, how did we even get the... Wait, but it's signed R. How did we even know it was from Hattie? What? Oh. Interesting, okay. It's act. Uh-huh. Big argument. Okay. Interesting. Is Hattie Rang then? I wonder, is Hattie Rang then? Huh. I mean, I have enough experience for another AP point, so I'm gonna do that. No reason not to, right? Well, let's go check on Rolf. This is an interesting thing to ask about. Not right now though. I mean, I don't see... Well, actually, let's go to Morgan real quick. Anything, any contradiction thing? No. Okay. And this switches... Yeah, this switches to Alice. Okay. I'm gonna save and ask Rolf about the... I just don't think it's Rolf. I just highly doubt it's Rolf. You know? Okay, never mind. We can't. I could present the note. But, I mean, there's no reason to, right? I wonder if Rolf knows about the jealousy thing. Uh-huh. Heard that somewhere. Huh. Okay, so that doesn't tell me much about anything. Oh, I still have 2 AP though. Huh. I wonder if sister knows about this. Okay. Never mind. Who is a suspect? I'm gonna ask about Ship, because he's the one that I currently suspect the most, and Yan might actually give me some interesting tidbits about it. Tons of things, ghosts. Huh. Wait. He's scared of being sick. That is... That contradicts the, him being out in the rain when Echo saw him. Uh-huh. Interesting. I feel like Yan's gonna be the one that gives us the most information on people here. Okay. Well, either Ship is lying or he's pretending about something. Cause Echo saw Ship out in the rain, right? Like when he discovered the body, which is fascinating. Do I want to ask about anything else? Okay, Ship. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask other people about Ship now. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna go to Morgan. I just realized we should ask Morgan about Echo's jealousy thing. At the very least, I want to ask him so that I can cut him out from the list of suspects. Uh-huh. Interesting. Some of the dots are connecting. Some. How much experience do I have right now? 50. That's at the ships at the fair. Echo and Yan. We already met Echo though. Let's meet Ship. The other nose. Uh-huh. Ship the clown. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, just give me your alibi, if you have one. In your train car. Uh-huh. Which is true, Alice went to take a nap. Aideen and Yan were in the train car. Rolf said no. Hattie hates... Huh. But that's a contradiction. That's 100% a contradiction. Who borrowed it? I can take a guess. Not Rolf. Alice? Tito. Yan? Aideen? Huh. Yeah, okay. I mean, we kind of figured out that contradiction from talking to Yan. Okay, that is good information to have. Do I have enough experience? Not yet. Uh-huh. Oh, I can investigate more. Is it the same one? I assume it's not the same one. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, those shoes are definitely used for when she walked out. The question is, why did she walk out, right? Is Aideen? Okay, Aideen is looking more and more like a prime suspect. Are these shoes yours? Uh-huh. Right. They're for going out. Uh-huh. Right, okay. Fascinating. That would be something to consider. Let's go ask... I want to check with Echo about the, uh-huh. Interesting. You definitely scarred him. Let's talk about the cowboy hat. That is true. He didn't go inside because Yan was also there. Oh, I can contradict. But that contradicts... Wait, that does contradict Yan's statement. Because... Wait, 1 second. Because Yan said that Aideen was there the whole time. Wait, Yan's and Echo's statement kind of contradict each other, don't they? I only have one left. Okay, yeah, we already did that contradiction. That's good that they prevent that. Then what's the issue then? Something here. Ship and echo statement. Oh yeah, we already knew that. What's the contradiction? I will figure this out at some point. It's for sure cowboy hat, right? Collection of shoes. I mean, I can't just have to do all of it at this point, right? Like Yan? I mean, I know what the issue is, right? The issue is that Yan says that from 5 to 7, Yan was with Aideen the whole time. But Echo said that she just found that Aideen was just outside. That means Yan's statement is not true. Hang on one second, I'll be back. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, Yan said that Aideen was in the trailer the whole time. From 5 to 7. However, from what Echo just said, Aideen just came back from somewhere. But that's not possible. But I don't know how to contradict him there. Right? Okay, then I'm ignoring this contradiction from now. I have the contradiction in my head. Let me... Let me think here. The thing is, I just don't know how to arrange it to contradict what on Echo's side. Connection. Actually, no, sorry. Let me check with ship. So obviously, like, I don't think Echo's the the murderer, right? Okay, yeah. It has to be a. What is the contradiction here? Is it shoes in Yan's statement? Let me just try shoes with all of the statements. Oh, okay. Here we go. Shiv said on Monday night he was in a train car by himself the whole time. He said he was inside the whole time. Huh. And you said you saw him outside. I say he is. Uh-huh. Fascinating. There's more contradictions to be had. I mean, where did... let me just double check. It won't let me do ship and shoes again, right? Huh. There's another... I feel like it should be Yan that we question about this. Okay, shoes don't work with any of them. We already know cowboy hat doesn't work with any of them. We already did ID and ship. I think it should be time of death with something, but I'm not sure what. Like, I'm not sure how to formulate that. Okay, fine, whatever. We know the contradiction. It's just that we can't do much about it. Let me ask about these classes. We need to figure out whose they are. Yeah, we need to find out whose classes these are. But do I ask you or do I ask Yan? Yan might unironically give me more information. I'll ask him. No, he seems to not care much. I'm gonna ask Yan. The only person we've also seen with classes so far is Morgan, but if these classes are IDs, then that actually might give me more information. Do you know whose these are? Oh, you've seen them before. Uh-huh. I mean, that is true. Okay, that's end of turn. Okay, it's fascinating. I think we'll do one more hour for both sides. Okay, well, let's check this out here. Ship's in here. Yan's at the stables. We can talk to Echo here. This is our last... Who's missing? Who's that? Did I never ask Morgan about Hattie? Yeah, that's Morgan. Okay. I also need to ask Moses Morgan. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Senator Price, an investor. Okay. Nice to meet you, Senator Richard. Uh-huh. Totally Cynthia, my dear wife. Okay. Hmm. So it's telling you don't need to be worried. Interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sun. What does he mean about sun? I'm gonna assume ship. He's the only one with the same colored hair and talking about, like, you know, idiot. Okay, let's ask him about Hattie. And then we'll ask Echo about Hattie. And that should... Before she was known as Hattie. Uh-huh. Apprentice... Robinette. Ah, that's what the R stands for in the note to ID. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's talk to Echo about Hattie. Okay, that is very colorful. That's the cowboy hat. Mm-hmm. Up the puppeteer, yep. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Fascinating. So that's everyone, but yeah, let's just go ahead and ask about Hattie so that we can finish that quest. Um, define well. Uh-huh. The cloud, 1 second. The ship doesn't like Hattie. Uh-huh. It does feel like they're all trying to, like, it definitely does feel like they're all trying to put blame on another person. Let's investigate. Real wolf fangs. That's a new one, New York 2 weeks ago. It's a dashi. Okay. Okay, the card game makes sense, kind of. Can I look through his books? No. Statue of a leopard. I'm trying to scroll down. Pineapple. Woodworking. Okay. I assume it's just puppets. His puppets. The bottles there is also interesting. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Let's go check in on the others. Rolf is not here. Quiet jingling. A lion. Mm-hmm. She was trying to pick the lion's lock. I see that typo there, by the way. Fascinating. She was trying to pick the locks of the of the lion's cage. Another prank, probably. Mm-hmm. Right. That makes sense. Uh-huh. Four of Cups. Mm-hmm. I have something to ask Ship, and I can switch over to Tito. I assume Tito would just do the standard thing of, yeah, getting my experience up. Yep, but we'll switch. Can I ask you about your hat collection? Let me ask you about, this expensive hat collection. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. There's some contradiction here. Expensive hat collection and... Nope, not that. I mean, there's a contradiction somewhere for sure. Expensive hat collection and... Ship himself? What's the contradiction here? Expensive hat collection and... There we go, yeah, because he took a pay reduction. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, he is the, he's the senator's son. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Charles. Okay, that's good to know. For sure. I'll come back for you later, because I think there's Alice that I want to just talk to and be sure. Uh-huh. $10-15 minutes? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I thought you didn't like drawing. Uh-huh. Fascinating. I mean, okay, out of like all these suspects, I don't suspect, like, Alice is not, I think. I don't think Tito is either. Tito and Yan, just by virtue of being literal children. Nothing about Alice is making me suspect her. Morgan also doesn't make me suspect her. Ship, I feel like, is being put into so much suspicion right now. Like, Ship and Echo both are, like, getting super suspicious by the game. Kind of want to ask about the money thing. But I kind of want to ask her about... I feel like she's the most, like, third party of everyone here. I kind of want to know more about Ship. Like, how much do other people know about Ship being the senator's son, right? Like, can I ask her about the runaway heir? Let's do it. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, we assume that she was a runaway. Okay, yeah. That gives me information that no one else knows about the job there. About Ship's situation. I assume Morgan knows, of course. I don't have enough XP, do I? Yep, still 50. Okay. Okay, no more contradictions. I feel like there's something I should be able to check with Yan about. But I mean, I don't think she has any information on this right now. Should I just bring Ship's jealousy up with Ship? Maybe I should. Just ask directly. Surely this won't backfire on me. Uh-huh. In front of... Uh-huh. Big red clown shoes. Hmm. 1 p.m. Rolf has shows. There's Eileen. We can check with Echo as well. But let's go ahead and talk to Eileen first. Uh-huh. Ah, yes, that is me indeed. Uh-huh. Let's start with your alibi, because your alibi is the one that is most interesting to me currently. Uh-huh. Yeah, the adopted sisters. Hmm. There's some music. Echo showed up. She was just... Wait, what did you say? She was just lying there? She was upright, wasn't she? Okay, there's definitely a contradiction between a Echo statement and Ideen statement. Or Chip statement and your statement. There's definitely a contradiction here, but... Or maybe it's the boots. The bloody boots, not bloody, the muddy boots and your statement. Or the cowboy hat. Yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Interesting. The timing of it is weird. Oh, I messed up. Okay. I do that again. Oh, and that actually does cost AP. Oh, I should have saved. Oh, I can't save now. Okay, let me just save so that I don't waste another AP. Yeah, you would have put the rain boots on. Uh-huh. That's still... Okay, what did you say? Sorry. Oh, do I have to do hers first? Does the order matter? Okay, yeah, I need to talk to Yan at some point. Yeah, we need to talk to Rolf. We need to go talk to Rolf. We also messed up on one action point, but that's okay. Oh, we have enough EXP for an extra one though. Uh-huh. Obsidian and pancake. Give me your statement. Whoops, I misclicked. Can I just ask about ID and statement? Okay, fine. Stables. Al was taking a nap. Right, and then we of course just do that, and then I need to go to get extra action points. Yep. Left at 3:30, came back around 7. Right. Okay, good to know. Let me go to the tent real quick. Oh, is he not there? Oh, he's not there. Oh, okay. I only have one left then. Let's go check what Echo is doing. There's something not matching up here. But I'm not sure what. Like Yan's statement, I need to find Yan again, because Yan's statement is currently the one that is really messing everything up, because she's claiming that Aideen was there the whole time. Which is, I mean, obviously not true. So Yan was somewhere else. Yan could potentially be somewhere else that whole time as well. Yan was probably in the stables, playing with the lion, and accidentally broke the thing. That's a possibility. It's Echo's statement with someone, and I'm not sure. It's saying that there's a contradiction. I'm not... Yeah. Yeah, okay. We already did that one. Echo statement and the shoes. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, this is gonna feel a bit weird. I'm gonna actually show... Actually, let me visit, Moses first. Just so that I, you know, have at least gone to every possible location before, stopping. Okay, nothing new. That's good to know. I'm gonna save here. Oh. Okay, there's a contradiction here. Aideen, did you ask your sister to lie for you? Okay, I need to talk to Yan, for that. Okay, no, I'm gonna present. I'm gonna do it. Okay, that doesn't actually reduce AP. That's nice, I guess. I mean, okay. Echo and Aideen's statements are still contradicting. Wait, hang on. Because Echo said he saw her alone, right? But she said she was with Rolf. Okay, you know what? Let me also present the crime scene photo. He's the first one on the scene, supposedly, so... Okay. Hattie was killed in the storage room, tied to the knife throwing board, with a throwing knife in her heart. Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. Okay, that gives a lot of experience. I don't... Are the glasses actually, like, a big clue, though? Like, I'm not sure if the glasses is a clue. Echo's still their ID in Yan. Do I have enough experience? I think I'm still at 50, right? Echo's trunk is still there. You're still in the stables. Hmm. Doesn't look like there's many new things here. Checking on Moses Morgan here. Okay, it looks like this is what, like, the catch-up period where there's nothing new. Uh-huh. Hello there. Cookies, huh? Sherlock Holmes. Mm-hmm. I don't remember that one. Fascinating. Let's go check in on Echo again, and then we'll go to... Okay, yeah, so there's nothing new here. This is I assume this hour is mostly for us to catch up on things that we potentially have missed, which is nice of them. Okay, this actually gives me a lot of things that I can potentially ask about. Because of the R in the letter, I assume you know about the stage name. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I guess so. I've been saying Aideen, but Aideen and Aiden, I guess, are also possible pronunciations. My stage name currently is Hattie. Fascinating. I want to ask Echo about that as well. I see, okay. That is all certainly very interesting. I kind of want... Yan to tell me more about Ideen. Like, would Yan lie for Ideen? That's kind of what I want to know. Yeah, tell me more about Ideen. Nothing. She's not afraid of anything. Uh-huh. Okay. So, 100% Yan will lie for Ideen. 100%. That's good to know. Do you know anything about the broken bolts? Uh-huh. Interesting, okay. Rolf and Ideen's stories are corroborated well. I guess now it's mostly just Echo and... It's mostly just Echo and Alice and Ship that don't have... that have very conflicting alibis. Like, Ideen is conflicting, but... I need to know more. I need the... Okay, tell me about the hands. Uh-huh. Interesting. Water damaged leather. You needed it to complete your outfit. You needed it to complete your outfit. Interesting. Wouldn't you ask for the prop master for that type of thing, though? You know what? I'm gonna ask Morgan about some stuff here. Like, I'm inclined to kind of believe Ship is a red herring. And I'm also willing to believe it's just a prank gone wrong. Like, there's no real culprit, as unsatisfying as that would be. Okay, Morgan, would you believe that Ship is jealous? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, so Echo... There definitely seems to be a lot of downplaying going on here. I'm gonna just straight up ask Echo if he's jealous. I mean, he's not gonna give me a straight answer. for sure. Actually, hmm. Yeah, Echo, are you jealous? Hmm. Nothing personal. Uh-huh. That would have been good to know. Well, there's Morgan's motive, potentially. Okay, we definitely have a lot of experience that we can exchange here. We can probably even do one more this, That actually also includes Alice's motive too, doesn't it? Because Alice's job cannot be done really on television. So that gives Alice a motive as well. That also gives Alice a motive. Huh. Okay, who have you not met yet? Who's missing here? Echo, Yan, Tito. Wait, I actually don't remember who's missing. Rolf, Ship, Echo, Morgan. Who's up top there? Oh, Alice. But he can't meet Alice, I guess. Wait, who's that? Oh, Morgan. I guess I never asked Morgan for his alibi. Well, now we have a motive for Morgan, so... Uh-huh. Yep, okay. There's no reason to doubt that, I guess. Would these happen to be your glasses? Hmm. Okay. That is interesting to know. Alright, let's check the fair, and then we'll just check the other areas. Rolf with an elephant. That's a small elephant. Bitsy. Hmm. Nothing really, I just want to see what's going on here. Oh, we have enough for another AP up. Show hasn't started. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, alright. Mm, good show, good show. Fascinating. Um... Uh-huh. Sounds like you were expecting someone else. Also, yeah, there's still this thing that's happening here. I still need to find Yan at some point. Hmm. Actually, I'm just gonna ask her about the glasses. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep, there's definitely something there. I should ask about the act as well. Should ask about the act as well, honestly. There's also still a contradiction here. Um... Wait, how does Yan know? I think Yan is the most suspicious at the Like, it feels weird to say, but Yan right now is throwing a wrench in all of the things. Hmm. There's a lot of contradictions here, but I'm not sure which ones. Can I ask about Yan's statement? Just present Yan's statement to her? Or is it gonna not be doable? She was not, I don't think. Okay, so that confirms that. I'm gonna ask about the knife throwing act. Uh-huh. Danger. Okay, interesting. Is this a contradiction? No. Okay. I'm honestly not sure what the contradiction is. We're gonna try a couple things here. Yeah, there's no contradictions there. Oh well, let's come here first. We can get another AP up here. Let's talk to Ship some more. Tell me about the hat. I didn't know what she said she did that afternoon. Okay, that didn't reduce my AP, so I'm not sure what reduces this and what doesn't reduce it. Do I want to ask him about Echo? I should ask them about each other, actually. Probably should do that. It's gonna reset, that's fine. Let me resave. Tell me about Echo. And somehow they are... Oh. I mean, I suppose that kind of makes sense. Tell me about Ship. No reason needed. Okay, that tells me absolutely nothing. What do you think about Idine's statement? Okay, I'm actually gonna like reload some of that. Most of that did not matter at all. Well, that does that. I guess if it's not important, it won't reduce my AP. Um... Okay, I'm gonna show Echo the photo. Okay, hmm... And go to Rolf. Was Aideen wearing a cowboy hat? Uh-huh, okay. That explains some things, but... Not really, no thoughts, okay. Right, which you did find because it's right there. Okay, so yeah, the things that don't matter won't decrease my AP, I guess. Okay, that did not matter at all. Tell me about Aideen. Uh-huh, okay, you're comparing them to animals. Uh-huh. Brave, smart, and great hunters. Social animals. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am gonna ask more. Actually, he's very insightful. Tell me more about Hattie as well. Eagle. Uh-huh. Fly really high. A competition, then. Right, like, for example, Hattie saying someone challenging Hattie to a knife throwing contest. Hattie goes first. Of course, misses everything and does really well. The second person goes and kills her. Tell me about the knife throwing act. Nah, it doesn't need to. Okay. I think that's good. It gives me some information, but not a lot. I don't know who's the owner of the glasses, though. That's still a mystery. Maybe Echo would know. Did she wear glasses when she was... a present for someone? Well, I don't see anything else really. Yeah, I don't see any contradictions here, even though they say that there is. It's also interesting that the contradiction also only comes up between Ideen and Echo. So like it makes me think that it's Echo and Ideen, but obviously it's not. Um, yeah, I need to talk to Yan. What's the contradiction here? Hmm. Hmm. Well, let me just ask about like other statements. Uh-huh. Okay, well that didn't give me too much extra. 2 p.m. 3 p.m. And I think I might end this here for today. Honestly, it's been holy, it's almost 4 hours of streaming. I'm gonna end this here. Uh, I might continue tomorrow, probably not. We'll continue this maybe on um maybe like Tuesday night EST or something. But we'll see. I'm gonna end this here. It's been fascinating. I have theories. Well, you've heard me mutter my theories for like the whole time. Ship's available now, so I can potentially crack into that lockbox and see what's up. You have 50 XP, which would be kind of interesting. Um, but yeah, that'll be it from me. Yeah, that'll be it from me. I will see you with this game next time. We can probably finish it off in one more stream, but I might also try to get multiple endings because there are multiple endings in this game. So we might just try to play around and try to get as many endings as possible. But thank you all for tuning in. This has been really fun, actually. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. And I already thought I would enjoy this game. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.